Hey there, Ryan Walmsley, American Pacific Mortgage. I put together this quick video to go over the Homelight Buy Before You Sell bridge loan. It, Homelight is a provider of this modern day bridge loan called Buy Before You Sell. And it's been very popular nationwide, and because of that, American Pacific Mortgage has partnered with Homelight to provide this to all of our clients. So let's dive in and see what it's all about. So if you're a seller and you don't want to accept investors' lowball offer, it really leaves you with just three options to get into the new home. So you can either be a contingent offer on the new home, you can use a traditional bridge loan, or you can use the Homelight Buy Before You Sell program. So with contingent offers, they're problematic because there's a lot of uncertainty for a home seller accepting that contingent offer. They don't know what's going to happen with your sale, how long it's going to take, how long that's going to delay their purchase. So in a lot of situations, you're not going to have the opportunity to get your offer accepted if your home's still on the market. Now, with a traditional bridge loan, that part of the challenge is solved by providing you with the equity that you need for a down payment, eliminating part of the contingency that you would run into. But traditional bridge loans are very expensive. They have high interest rates, around 11, 12%. There's points and origination costs to do them. There's title and escrow fees. So they're very expensive upfront, and they don't do one important thing, and that's remove the existing mortgage from your debt to income ratio, provided that there is one on your departing residence. So it'll limit your purchasing power for the next home, which if you're in a move up situation, that's a big deal. Now, the Homelight bridge loan, the Buy Before You Sell bridge loan, solves this in two ways. First, it provides a 0% interest bridge loan up to 70% of the combined loan to value on the departing residence. So Homelight will determine what your home value is and then take 70% of that and then reduce that amount by whatever your existing mortgage balance is. And whatever that difference is, that's the amount that you have available to use towards down payment and closing costs on the new home. So you get access to that funds with 0% interest, no closing costs, none of the trouble that you'd see with the traditional bridge loan. And but that's only one piece of the puzzle. The other piece that we run into is the debt to income ratio challenges that come with having an existing mortgage on your departing residence. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac says we have to include that in the debt to income ratio, provided that the home hasn't sold yet. However, if there is an executed contract on that departing residence, we're allowed to exclude the existing mortgage payment. So what Homelight does is they provide a guaranteed backup offer that if your home doesn't sell within 4 months of being listed, they'll purchase the home and will be able to meet those contingencies that Fannie Mae has for the debt to income ratio. So this eliminates both contingencies for your offer. So now you're actually able to submit offers with zero contingencies and have a lot more negotiating power on the new home. Now, all this sounds really good, but there is a fee that Homelight charges to do this. It's 2.4% of the sales price of the departing residence that's due when the home sells. So no upfront cost. It's only paid at closing. So it keeps the out-of-pocket costs easy for this home transition to the new home. So let's take a look at a typical transaction here. So step one is to get pre-qualified for a conventional mortgage for the new home. This program only works with Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac conventional loans. This doesn't work with FHA mortgages or VA mortgages or USDA mortgages for the incoming residents. So it has to be a conventional loan. Simultaneously, we get you qualified for the first mortgage financing, and we'll also get the Homelight bridge loan approved at the same time. It'll give you access to the equity that you need for the down payment. And that will also provide the guaranteed backup offer in writing, and then we can get you out there shopping without those contingencies. Now, get under contract, go 30-day normal contract, and we're closing on the home. Once you close on the home, on the new home, Homelight will provide that bridge loan at closing along with the first mortgage financing, and then that starts the clock for when you need to list the current home, your departing residence. You need to list the property within 21 days of closing, and then if the home doesn't sell within that 120 days from the time that the new home closed, then Homelight will step in and purchase the new home. Now, if Homelight's not going to require that you use a different real estate agent, that you can stick with your current agent. So Homelight will purchase the property and then relist the home with your existing agent to get the home sold. And if the home sells for more than what Homelight purchases the home for, you get all those profits back as the difference in the proceeds from Homelight's price that they determine and the actual sales price. Now, during the transaction, my team will be your main point of contact. There is no direct contact with Homelight. We're the liaison. We manage everything for you. And then when you get to the point where the new home is closed, then the listing agent, whoever that may be, will take over with a listing specialist on the Homelight side. So they'll have direct communication with Homelight during that listing process to make sure everything goes smoothly. Now, to get pre-approved for the Homelight program, I will be starting the application with them on my side, but we'll need to have photos, either existing listing photos that a listing agent's already provided, or you can just take photos using your camera on your phone. Homelight's the only one that are going to see these photos. They use them to determine how many rooms are in the home, and then that helps them determine the value that they can provide for the bridge loan. And then it usually takes about 24 hours from the time that they receive those photos to provide us with the official pre-approval. Now, there are some minimum property requirements. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can pause and see if your home does qualify for these requirements. If they don't, then Homelight won't be an option, and we'd have to take a look at other solutions. But most homes, especially in Arizona and the Maricopa County Metro Phoenix area, they're going to qualify for these minimum standards. And then the homes specifically, again, I'm not going to go through all of these, but this is basic home requirements for specific properties. Now, if the home is currently under repair or having renovations completed, those renovations or repairs need to be done before we can fund the bridge loan. So no bathroom or kitchen, drywall repairs, no landscaping. And also if there's any major defects on the property, bad foundations, roofs, plumbing, etc., those will need to be remedied before Homelight will fund the bridge loan as well. They do a full inspection on the property before the bridge loan is allowed to be released for funding, and they'll call out any challenges that they have. But for the most part, especially homes in Arizona, we don't see having too many challenges that are, we don't have basements or any issues like that where there's leaky stem walls or what have you. So now looking at listing and days on market, Homelight does want to have the best opportunity to sell your home, and the longer that the home's been on the market, the harder it is to sell. So they want to make sure that the expected days on market is going to be less than 90 days from listing to pending. And if the home's already been listed for more than 150 days, those properties are ineligible. Now, a few frequently asked questions here. There is a benefit to using the Buy Before You Sell program through American Pacific Mortgage. We have exclusive pricing with them. If your home sells less than 30 days after the new home closes, the fee drops from 2.4% to 1.5%, saving the seller some money there. And then between 30 days and 90 days, that fee does increase by 0.015% per day until it caps out at 2.4% in day 90. So the most you'll have to pay for the fee, the Homelight fee, is 2.4%, but there is incentives there to close early. Homelight is providing this loan at 0% interest, so the shorter amount of time that they have that loan out, the less expensive it is for them to have that loan out with you. So the sooner the departing resident sells, the better for them, the better for everybody. So now, if there's any other specific questions that you have, I'm definitely available to go into this in more detail. Every property is different, and every borrower situation is different. So give me a call, shoot me an email or a text, and we can set up a time to talk. And I definitely look forward to seeing what I can do to help. We'll talk to you soon.